Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacast from your host, from Hardend. The one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, off he till wondrous, lovely, almost magical 1v1 here on Langraskaya. In the north it is Begbie fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin, taking on the role here of the glorious 6th Guards Tank Corps here with Guard Rifles featuring K1, Guards Rifle Infantry, conscripts assault tactics, howitzers, and the Sturmgewehr tactical infantry. West and south it is Aimstrong fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the 1st Panzerdivision featuring German infantry, assault support, and Ostrom Doctrinaire with infantry, Panzergrenadier, and Panzerfaust. We got name before to start here from West and south with conscripts, and as always a big hearty thanks to my paid supporters who keep me in the business. Big thanks to every single one of you. You too can join the ranks by playing on Patreon. You can always just consider donating. Links in the description. And always, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep the algorithms going. So quick move in these for Aimstrong, pushing aggressively the Pioneers to sort of put pressure there. And also I think scout out his opponent's position there. Meanwhile, the MD42, the Grenadiers move towards the centre. Not going hard for the fuel point there, which is interesting. There's a possibility you might be worried about the house here, which some players can rush, in which case if you're going westwards, it can be a real bastard. So it might be that Aimstrong is perhaps trying to play around this assault while sitting in the Pioneers, like scout out, like, is there a chance my opponent's going to go for this one? Grenadiers in the centre here, 3rd conscript right there for Begbie and the Red Army, 2nd Grenadiers go halfway down to Aimstrong. And he needs to push back with the Grenadier, their Cal-9 TKs and superior marksmanship. They're pushing back in the years. Conscripts start getting here by the eastern fuel point. Sandbags ready in case of an Aimstrong rush there. Sent secure there, but it is interesting. He's not going very hard for the western fuel point. Definitely, in some ways, a more risky strategy. So, like unless he's then really disrupting his opponent's early game, he does risk falling behind resources. So, definitely one of the more fairly risky openings, I would say, there for a Wehrmacht player. And for the Wehrmacht, fuel is very important. It's overall very important for a faction. For the Wehrmacht, I do find it tends to be extra important. Yeah, moving ahead, take on these for 2. That's an awfully aggressive MD42. There might have been a misclick. Maybe an attack order move, and just, the Pioneers didn't spot it in time. It's hard to say with playing their Pioneers that crash into the building. Cops getting no before the Pioneers here. Aimstrong is a bit awkward. Still, he's fighting for the fatherland. Meanwhile, Begbie charges in. They took it from off. Card from them secured as well there. So it looks like a bit of delay, but nonetheless disruptive push up. Aimstrong controls his opponent's economy in the early game. MD42 there turning around, opening the conscripts trying to get out of the building, or get past it, getting suppressed here. Car point secured here. Heavy intense fighting here as Aimstrong just goes all in the opponent's car point with everything. If this fails, Aimstrong is going to be in some deep sauerkraut. Conscripts there push back. The heavy fire from MD42 on the retreat here. And this moving to get some damage in there. Doubtful he's going to get a wipe, but he can certainly get in some extra model drops, sending the conscripts feeling pretty unhappy. 3rd Grenadiers got rid of the Aimstrong space. Can take up now. He of course may also go for more Grenadiers. I mean, he can't really do much anyways. But he could also rush for some Panzergrenadiers, which I think are a good idea for Aimstrong. But yeah. Cut off his opponent's fuel there. So Sonny does for a small fuel lead, pushing westwards there. Grenadier squadron base also getting a move on there. For Deutschland, he's also taking up there. Pioneers here, we got the conscript in there, pushing back the Pioneer. Conscript out of the building for now. MD42 cover against the attacks around here. They've got a conscript flanking behind it. Partly, of course, he can actually see what the machine is due to the unit in the building. So Aimstrong needs to be careful again. It is a very high risk, high aggressive play here by Aimstrong. And it's not what you typically see from the Wehrmacht. In particular, not, without, say, Ostrom, since they're much better in terms of timing for this sort of stuff here. So it is interesting to see what Aimstrong is sort of pulling off here. Now, again, it is risky. And I would certainly not recommend it for, most players unless they know Aimstrong on Aimstrong's level. It's a fairly high level. And this is worst, it was the engineers. The Grenadiers already depleted. They could try Rough Grenade here, but he's probably too shocked what's going on. He needs to hit the Pioneers. Soon Rough Grenade off there, though. And almost gets a full button. The conscript. They're leaving Begbie rather reeling, but not quite dead here. And there we go. Almost got another wipe here as well. Close twice here for Aimstrong. They're really close, but ultimately not enough. Still, he's keeping the fuel point off there, but it's coming at a high price in German lives for Aimstrong. Back here, could push for a Panzergrenadier squad. Now I think that'd be quite helpful. And there we go. We do get the Panzergrenadiers need to retreat the Pioneers before they get wiped. That'd be very expensive for Aimstrong to lose those. Still in the center of Doctrine. He could go for German infantry here. Of course, it may be that Aimstrong is not even considering it. Panzer squad there halfway done for Aimstrong. Back here, troops reinforcing. Grenadiers surrounded by the mighty Frontspix Rifle Grenade off there, and they shot one wide. My God, Jürgen, I said aim at them, not too far ahead of them. But it's my first time with a rifle grenade. Well, good shooting, Scheißkopf. Bunker up there for Aimstrong. Panzergrenadier squad right there with a Sturmgewehr 44. well, they are depicted as technically assault rifle equipped panzer grenadiers were a much later addition into the first part of the Panzer Brigade, so they're meant to be these offensive formations, and later other panzer grenadiers will start to see them, and even then, like, you know, that'd be pretty rare. Part of the course, they didn't actually manage to produce that much, and they like ammunition shortages for the assault rifles. So, little fun note there, but in a sense, panzer grenadier squads with assault rifles or platoons, but to extent organized in the same way as like a Fulton grenadier squad. So that is, you know, the Fulton grenadier platoons are companies, so that you have like 2 assault elements backed up by a line infantry element with 2 light machine guns attached to it. So, little fun fact there. Anyways, troops reinforcing, got submachine of the Begbie. 2 thumbs up there. The PPSH-41. An improvement on the PPD-40, which was easy to produce and maintain. Though they had to drop the magazine, as turns out. Mass producing them, there were too many faults with the magazines, significant ones, and they actually struggled to spare magazines because they couldn't fit with a submachine gun, amongst other things. Plus, the spring inside the submachine gun also had issues, so they would switch over to stick magazines. Even then, there'd be issues like, you know, magazines fitting properly, but at least there was less of an issue. So, little fun fact there. These two we got grenades with the conscripts. Doing some damage there. Previous conscript moving in there. Gonna be a problem there for Aimstrong's infantry. Worth noting, we're not seeing any upgrades yet. He's also lost the Grenadier Squad, which is pretty great for Begbie, getting a wipe there. That's set. These to fuel control. We'll have to see what Aimstrong goes for next. But definitely a fairly aggressive armor play here. Pioneers being spotted by the conscripts that will have to retreat. Got the 251 and Mittelschützen Panzerwagen for Aimstrong. We'll have to see if it goes for the flamethrower upgrade or doesn't. Aimstrong, I believe, is known for actually using the regular half-track. I'd like to see that. I do like some good Mittelschützen Panzerwagen plays. Some good German mechanized infantry. Got Begbie here with the Guardsraff infantry and the DP light machine guns ×2. Panzergrenadier moving up. 251 half-track almost done. Troops enforcing healing. Could definitely benefit for some more Panzergrenadier, I think, if it was all these conscripts. In particular, combined with the half-track, and then use the half-track with them close, support them at the front line, and just hose down stowed infantry. So there's definitely a lot of benefits to the 250 half-track if it uses it correctly. Plus, it just gives them strong field presence, which I imagine is also something Aimstrong wouldn't mind having. Got the car point there, moving them before to the western fuel point. Very active play there, but then before 2 by Aimstrong. Thumbs up. But no doctrine, so it's looking less and less like German infantry. Also worth noting, Begbie has yet to take up beyond the support and Campanier, so he's also a bit on the slower side. But again, part of it is Aimstrong's, I think, aggressive drive there on the car pump, which did disrupt Begbie's fuel supply there a bit, so you can't easily rush ahead there. So certainly highlights, again, the power of a good disruptor play, the aggressive play, though at the same time, Aimstrong's not quite far ahead of his fuel, but due to, you know, how he's been handling his tools a bit better, he's actually able to, like, you know, control the field a bit there. So that's very nice there by Aimstrong. But again, quite tough to manage, I imagine. Sniper of Aimstrong now, that's definitely rare. Like, most players would go for them like one of the first units, but 8-minute mark after everything else, that's rare. That's definitely not what you typically see. Particularly ultimate factor in the half-track and stuff like that. That is definitely a pretty unique build order here from Aimstrong in that sense. An overall just pretty unique approach to the game here. So we got the Panzer Squad locked into the half-track. They're ready to spring out there like a blitzkrieg surprise. The precursor to the Kinder Egg. Popping out again, snamming about there. Is he planning flamethrowers? No, doesn't. He's upgrading the other gun in these squads. He's definitely tends to use like for, you know, its transport and reinforcement purposes there. Plus, of course, it's like a bit of machine there. Sniper on the guardsman. Gun these punching westwards. Trying to defend the fuel point right now. The Begbie's getting good map control here. Certainly, the loss of the infantry squad certainly helped slow down Aimstrong there. And it's not quite leveraging the half-take it either. So we'll have to see that. Some more sandbags here from Begbie. Very good. Thumbs up to that very consistent sandbagging. Quick retreat there. Half-taking westwards. Take up there for Begbie. Kind of probably push for a T-70. That's going to be a problem for Aimstrong, I think. This could be a problem. Moving in the half-take. We'll also then reinforce the Grenadiers on the spot so he doesn't have to retreat them. And get them moved to the front line. Again, allows to be a lot more active and aggressive with the Wehrmacht, which, you know, typically struggles with it due to its 4-man squad, meaning they have to quickly retreat after some engagement. But the half-track allows you to, you know, get around it. It also is used in the defense as well, because, again, you don't have to treat them as much either. So it really just is one of those key tools I find to, like, you know, help alleviate the Wehrmacht's main issue, which is you got 4-man squads. Like, 4-man squads really limits what you can do. That's the Wehrmacht. And again, the half-tanks can't answer for that. Which, again, is wide surprising when you see some players go for, like, heavy infantry builds. They don't go for one. Anyways, pack 4 where the Aimstrong is not concerned about the T-70. Very simple. We've got Minesweepers here. Aimstrong taking the fit. So, Minesweep. You know, seriously. Going for the card point again. Noteworthy here, though. Begbie had to build sandbags close here to cover up the card point there. Thumbs up to Begbie. Very good. Big infantry push here. Grenadiers panzers holding up against the infantry. May have to rush the half to go there, but also be good to get the veterans up faster so you can actually begin laying down these Samina with it. Pioneers back from the card point, and the West Grenadiers being slowly shut up with the conscripts. Panzers they're not having a great time either. MD4 moving up, Sniper there getting killed. So we've got 6 kills there. T-70 almost done. Pack 40 almost done as well there. Panzer Grenadier falling back here, probably towards the half track. Reinforce, get moving again. Could try and sneak up 2 minutes east side here to harass Begbie's right flank, but there you go. Panzer up the cannon field tick up. Units heading westwards. Conscripts, guards moving up. The T-70 moving in there as well. Ooh. That is not good there. But it's also absolutely lucky here by Aimstrong. Like, his sniper somehow didn't get immediately, like, melted away there. Pack gets off good in the T-70. That set, the T-70 can easily bypass the Pack 40 to the degree that the Pack 40 can turn around and deal with it. With that set, Aimstrong got an infantry nearby him. So there's actually a good chance the sniper gets wiped inside the base here. Since the Pack can't pull up there, the sniper's going to have to stop briefly. That means the sniper bends. There's actually got the half rush into the Grenadiers. Sniper dead. Sharpshooter taught. Stinging blow there to Aimstrong. Half-take going in for it. Is he gonna... I think he's gonna basically use the half-take, get close enough to the T-70, then pop up the Grenadiers and Pantherfast the T-70. Good lord. That's definitely not something you see every day. Get out, Pantherfast it. Just don't Pantherfast at Onsing. Yeah, good. Now the problem is still needs to finish off the T-70, but yeah, that was exciting. That was riveting. That is definitely not what you typically see. Lost the Pioneers, have to go for Nolan. Aimstrong's definitely taking some heavy losses with Begbie. Meanwhile, he's yet to really get some wipes. This could get a bit, tiny bit dangerous there for Aimstrong. I think he's going to have to like push for some fast. Going to bring up the pack, the Pack 40. Constant moving up, Panzer's up as well there. He's obviously moving in a lot of infantry to cover up the T-70 here. Half taking need repairs. Need to retreat the Panzer taking too much damage to the conscripts of the submachine, taking some heavy damage up close. MD4 joining in the primary retreat cover there. Almost got the T-70 units moving up here. Can he get it? The T-70's trying to get away. Sandbags quick. No. Pack misses at that range. Got him Himmel, and now the Pack 40 is just getting wiped out. They need to get a half track up to support. Schnell. In his attempt to get the T-70, he might have lost more than was worth it. But there you go. Got the T-70. But if he loses the Pack 40, that's going to be a hell of a climb out of a mess there for Aimstrong. And he lost the MG42 as well. Got him Himmel. That is a absolute staggering slap to the face here for Aimstrong. Good lord. Pack 40 being run off with. He should at least try and grab the MG42. Aimstrong's situation is pretty grim. That said, this is Aimstrong. If there's anyone who can maybe turn this around, it would be Aimstrong. But yeah, this is pretty hairy. This is pretty damn hairy. He's lost a lot of stuff. He's going for another sniper when he probably should be pushing from. He's not even crewing the MG42. He's trying to get the Pack 40 at this rate. I don't think it's going to work out. And again, he's going to risk handing the MG42 to his opponent, which is going to be an even bigger ratio, I think. Then again, Pack 40 there, pretty bad. He's going to try and grab it around from his opponent's base without smoke. I don't think it's going to work out, but he's going to do it anyways. Oh, got him, Himmel. He's somehow pulling it off the madman. And he might just be able to get a wipe on the retreating guard squad, which would not fix everything. Might slightly alleviate some of his issues. After they're popping in there to block off, Pack 40 about to get wiped out. Tansker squad, they almost got the guard squad. Do they get it? No, they don't. Oh, the bloody awful luck there for Aimstrong. These troops are getting suppressed by the MU-42. Holy smokes! This match is completely off, like, the cuff here. It's gone off the rails. Almost got the MD4 to clear up the Panther there. There we go. Got the MD4 to clear up. Panther about to get wiped. Needs to retreat. He's still going to get the Pack 40 back. Sniper going to just keep murdering. Pioneers rushing forwards. Going for the MD42 again. The Aimstrong's men firing away there. It's utter bloody chaos. And the Pack 40 in the end, he just He didn't get anything. He didn't get any wipes. He didn't get the support weapons back either. And he lost the hat. Holy shit, someone just went airborne there. He did finally get a wipe, though. He did finally get a wipe, but at what price? My God, he is taking an absolute walloping here from Begbie. So I'm getting the impression that Aimstrong is probably a bit rusty, which is, I think, fairly true of an assumption, but good God. Rough grenade here, and the shot went a bit wide. Again, he needs to get the fuel points back because right now Begbie is getting so much more fuel. And considering him with the K1, Aimstrong has nothing to stop. It's only taking up now, and of course doesn't have the Pack 40. This is a terrifying situation for Aimstrong to be in. Terrifying. I think most players at this stage would have given up, but Aimstrong is a fighter. Clearly. A believer in final victory. But yeah, for most other players, I think they would have quit here at this point. I probably would have. And I probably would have said some very choice words. Anyways, ground western victory point with the Grenadiers. Tech halfway done. Aimstrong's situation remains like something else. K1 on the way to Begbie. And Aimstrong has no anti-tank guns to deal with the third heavy tank, which is about to hit him like a ton of bricks covered in Stalinist slogans. More mines here from Begbie. Very good. Got 10 kills on the sniper here. And going for another Panther squad. He definitely needs more infantry. Definitely needs more assault infantry like carry the fight harder here versus Begbie. But he also needs anti-tank weapons very badly. Does he ever need anti-tank weapons? Oh my God. But Aimstrong, again, he is still at it. And he's actually someone making progress on your own telemines here, but he's still at it despite, again, horrific losses. Like, it's again just his aggressive tactics somehow managed to give him a bit of leverage. But, good God. Panthering forces come charging into it there. Oh, quickly some heavy losses here for Deck. Go quick retreat. Guards got their head in the dirt. East side here, sniper there, pursuit by engineers with minesweepers, spotting his telemine there, punching up as well here. In the west side here, guard squad pushed back here as well. K1 moving up, engineers routed, pan squad popping in there. He's going to eat that Pack 40 very badly. Or he's going to have to rush out to Stug. He probably should rush out to Stug, to be honest. He really should rush out to Stug, but I'm guessing he's just going to go for Pack 40s and then he'll up for something else. Centerwards got the constant before coming in there. Telemine hit though. That does buy Aimstrong some critical moments here. This is going to take some time to get repaired. Ground western points here. Sniping in it, going to see the back up. Here we got 15 kills on it. Going for these some few with the Pioneers, spotting the telemine. Not the telemine, regular mine here. Constantine with the conscripts. Sniper there getting some kills off. We got 13 kills. Pack 40 there on the way for Aimstrong. No attempt at rushing out Stug, I guess. In front of the Panzer squad, their Pack 40 almost done of Aimstrong for Deutschland. And still no doctrine now. I wonder what he's planning. At this point, like normal logic would of course dictate its assault support them, because that typically means they're stalling for something bigger. So it means Tiger tanks. Maybe we'll see some strafing support from other bits. In which case, you probably go for it soon as you can at least get out the artillery field officer, maybe an auto blitz. To like give him some more, firepower there. Contracting to the Panther here. Could maybe see a bang grenade here. I think in this case he's going to have to retreat. Got the western fuel point. He's even cut off his opponent's eastern fuel point. I mean, Aimstrong is an absolute fighter. A real French Schwein. K1 moving ahead here for Begbie. Going something in before two, clearing them out here. Going to use the console up close, taking heavy fire there. Probably too much going on there. Pack 40 up with the K1, punching through the frontal armor here. Begbie charges hit. They're going to get Panther fast in the rear though. Damaging the engine run from the Pack 40 here. Has Begbie supers outdone him? Another hit from the Pack 40. Still is very close. The Pack 40 is not enough distance. The Pack could get circled around. The engineer's moving in there. Another Pack 40 for Aimstrong. Sniper. Panther's moving up there. East side here. Push back. Then he's been spotted as well, and he's been cut to ribbons here. Pack 40 there. Engineers managed to cut off Calf Point again. Troops being shot to bits here. Pack cleared out, needs to recruit. Engineers taking out the Engineer squad there. Could get a wipe here on Begbie. Pack through back to the Pioneers again, but getting it cleared out again. Second Pack 40 almost done. It's got the Engineers tiny way in there for Aimstrong. But the K1 is still rampaging through Aimstrong's base, the base of the 1st Panzer Division. Second Pack 40 is ready. Troops hiding at the edge of the base. Pack going up here. Could the copper gun is maybe cleared out there. T-54 sitting away for Begbie. Pack opening up. The shot bounces off the KB1's front llama at point blank range. And he calls an air support at the very edge so he can cover into Aimstrong's base. The absolute sheer evilness of this match. And there we go. Getting strafed inside of his own base. Pack destroyed, but it's going to at least take out the K1. MU-42 was going to do is. Almost got it. Oh, but they get suppressed. Got the K1 though. Finally. MU-42 retreats. T-54 from 6 almost done. Yeah. I still think you should just be rushing out Stooks or Panther Force right now, personally, but... well, that's my solution for everything. Admittedly. Economy's tanking, send in Stoogs. Meteor's about to hit Earth, Stoogs. Anyways, Pack 4, they're hanging back. Panzer's going to need snipers moving in. The Aimstrong need to counterattack. Got the T-54 on his right flank there, which is going to give Aimstrong, I think, significant headaches, but he believes. He believes. What? I don't know. Outmaneuvering here, Begbie ignoring his main push. His base is being hammered here by the Pack 40. His infantry company ready to collapse any moment. Still no sign of any armor there from Aimstrong. Again, he's starting to look like he is stalling for the Tiger against Begbie. Mines being laid down with Begbie. Very aggressive mine here. Pack 40 from the T-54 from 6. Snub there, fine. We need to retreat there. But again, T-54 makes that tough. Needs to get some infantry in there. Pack getting hammered there. Engineers constantly up there as well, threatening the Pack 40. Could try and flank up behind, perhaps. Begbie around here with the Panzers going to squat there, maybe? Maybe. Troops routed there with the machine gun bunkers. More engineers for Begbie for the Red Army. Sniper kill in the guard squad. Panzer's gunners moving in. They're going to go for the cut-off point. It's not really going to cut off anything, but that victory point has been in control. I think you should just look to get behind here. Begbie's front line. Oh, he could actually take the Pack 40 away from Begbie. Get it back. Going for the eastern fuel point. No, he's taking away the Pack 40 on a safer path there, but Aimstrong knows the path. He moves off as the Panzer in the ears. Los Otto, we need to get that Panzer Abwehrkanone back. It'll be a tank fodder. Well, more than usual anyways. So now the 20 kills. Veggie 2 comes there getting hammered. Pack 40 though gets away. Grab the center victory point. We got 362 with 200. Concept down to 3 men. They're being absolutely murdered. Alongside most of Aimstrong's army. But Aimstrong is making progress. He's gaining back the map. Mine goes off there. Wiping out his Panzer Grenadier squad. Begbie's aggressive mine paid off beautifully. But it looks like Aimstrong is pretty much pinning every single hope he has on a Tiger tank. Begbie meanwhile going for the Katyusha rocket launcher. Aimstrong needs to replace them for losses and I guess go for the Dogfin. Pack 40 shoots nicely on the T-34 from 6. Engineers being started again. They're laying down more mines within Aimstrong's territory. Begbie is brazen, bold, Bolshevik. Troops reinforcing healing, going for T4, and there we go, assault support at the 23, almost 24-minute mark there for Aimstrong. Gonna use first engineers here. Quick finish him off. There we go, down to 1 man. A can rate of income. He needs to get the car phone connected. While he is going to take some time with the points there in the east. He probably could push in at least a few minutes. He's also got 1 strafing support ready to maybe throw off Begbie a bit as well. But really, Aimstrong, I mean, he's, somehow still in this. In fact, he's managed to bleed out Begbie in victory points. I mean, good God. If only I was half as good as Aimstrong. And if this Aimstrong is rusty, which you gotta think he is. Yikes. Unfortunately, the Grenadiers is suppressing them, forcing them to retreat. Pioneers moving out. Sniper with 26 kills. Katyusha firing here, unleashing a torrent of death. Their Grenadier squad almost utterly sanguinated. Sniper in trouble here with the guard squad on the retreat path. Tiger tank is ever closer for Aimstrong. Need to shoot those pioneers. Though they're actually having some surprising amount of luck due to the anti-tank rifles and the guardsmen. Tiger tank is a bit over a minute away, but he's using the fuel points again, so it's going to slow him down. It's going to slow him down so much. But he's still believing in the Tiger tank. He still believes in the dream of Krupp Steel. Rifling up the conscripts. We got 27 kills to the half edge of the on that sniper. Pack 40 moving in. Need to get the western fuel point, I think. Shoots misses. Gunner's in trouble. Pack misses. He's ever close to that Tiger tank. We are roughly a bit over 2 minutes away. He needs more fuel ever so badly. He's been shot to bits. It's now moving in. Pack shoots. Got them using up behind, going for the missions point. Before to open the pioneers there. Using even more fuel. It's going to take even longer to get to the Tiger tank. Sniper, they're opening up the MD-42 there. And the engineers, I guess. Nice from the Pack 40. Engineers down to 1 man. Another hit on the T-54 from 6. Ground Western fuel point. Sniper hit there. 32 kills. Comes from out the flank. Got the Katyusha as well there. He's firing, I think, the Katyusha straight at the bloody sniper. Holy hell. Okay, Tiger tank is half a minute away. We've got air support called in to buy some time for the Tiger tank to suppress and harm Begbie's in support weapons. The Luftwaffe comes flying in like a bunch of maniacs. Punching out the left flank there. Trying to grab more territory for Aimstrong and Deutschland. Ground Western victory point here. Conquering the centre, getting taken fire from the sniper. We got 33 kills. And now Begbie's calling in his own air support. The skies are alive. There we go. 27 minutes in the game here. Aimstrong can finally call in a Tiger tank of his own. He just needs to press the button. There you go. He can call in another Panther in his squad now, which I don't think would be an entirely half bad idea. Tiger tank on the move here. Begbie's got 1 T-54, some Guardsmen. And the Pack 4 to try and stop that. Doesn't that enter tank grenades? So there's a chance that the Tiger tank could do some heavy lifting for Aimstrong. As doesn't do anything too silly, it gets too unlucky. Blazing fortune with the Tiger tank. Right into the Pack 40 though, which is waiting. Begbie probably expected something like this. Haven't seen that Aimstrong went for nothing for quite some time. So he probably could have prepared a bit better with more anti-tank guns. When his Panzer's going to move forward there, Tiger tank can support here. Got the control on the flank, defending here. Aimstrong's Pack 40. We got 255, 183. Could use the Tiger tank, cleared out, needs to cruise Pack 40. He's also lost his guard point again. There you go, more Panzer going to be here for Aimstrong for Deutschland. Moving up the gun, his Panzer moving up there. Pack 40 for the Tiger tank, pushing down to half health. He needs more pioneers. Well, needs to go. Oh, needs to go away there. He bunched up his much too much there. Tactical error there by Aimstrong with the bigger kind. Got very lucky they didn't lose a lot of units to that Katyusha strike. Now they've left Aimstrong dead in the water. So out to lose his Pack 40. Giving it again just for the Tiger tank. He is so short on everything right now. Begbie's just from the west side. He's even demo charging the building here, ready to have a blow and take out possibly any of Aimstrong's units. Tiger tank need to repairs badly. We've got the snumbling in, they're backed up with the Panzer. Going to need about 36 kills, almost Ace level. K1 halfway down there for Begbie for the Red Army. The glory of Comrade Stalin. And oh, holy smokes! Talk about lightning reflexes. Just saw him just quickly bailed out the gun of these before Begbie could detonate it. Good God. And this fans of the game, most players at this point, have been just kind of exhausted already, in particular with all the work Aimstrong had to do. And we've just been able to wrecking champ, Aimstrong just like did it like that. I'm trying to snap my fingers, but I'm not very good at it. Fix out the Tiger tank here, Pack 40 holding back.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
And there you go, K1 heavy tank number 2 out there for Begbie for the glory of the Red Army. The 6th Guard Tank Corps to lead the final assault and push them back a bit closer to Berlin. 40 kills with the sniper.
We are losing territory.
Pan's being shot to bits. East side Pan's being held up in M42 there. K1 moving forwards. Aimstrong's target tank is once more good to go in service of Deutschland. Might one consider more artillery against Begbie with the Katyusha about. Constant gun using the west. And of course, another Pack 40 could also be a very good idea for Aimstrong. I mean, there's obviously numerous things you consider versus Begbie. The question is which ones to go for. He's about to lose the Panzer Squad here. Yeah, that's a wipe. He's not paying attention. Painful loss here. At this point, Aimstrong, I think, has suffered through many painful losses, and he's somehow still in the fight here, though. But for now, Begbie's really starting to snowball out those tanks, which is a significant issue for Aimstrong. Katyusha opening up the Pack 40 at a fairly close range. There you go, wiping out the Pack crew for the sword back. Snap bombs taking out as well there. Tiger tank slowly approaching half health. There we go. T-Fed forcing the T2 there. Pack 40 moving as well. They even target weak point here, but can't get it off the shot there. We got 185 versus 183. Really close there. He's about to get wiped out here, which means he's got no way of repairing the tank then, which would be a huge van grenade there. Almost got the guard squad. Can he this time finish it off here? Yes! A small win in a sea of darkness. Target tank with 8 kills, veterans he won. Grenadier advancing to get those pioneers on the Tiger. Schnell. Again, more pioneers would also be a really good investment, to be honest, for Aimstrong. In fact, it might be the best one to just get the Tiger tank back in the fighting as soon as possible. But we've got another Pack 40 out, the fresh one. So he keeps losing his Pack 40 here to Begbie.
The enemy has cut off a sector. Awaiting orders.
4 kills on the Katyusha. Anti-tank grenades finally up research there for Begbie. 45 kills on the sniper. Tiger tank being fixed up. Console right here in the west. Going to be right in the console in the center. Console's under fire from the Tiger tank. Kill on his own. I didn't, but almost looked like he did. Transporter managed to survive there. Did not get wiped by the Tiger. 145 to 179. Fixing up the Tiger tank. Pack following up with the sniper there, about still 46 kills. Another hit in the K1, down to less than half health. Tiger tank pushing ahead to get up to company here. Close to 82 than the Tiger tank. Another Pack 40 of Aimstrong. Not additional pioneers. I mean, I understand double Pack 40s, but I also think double pioneers will do a lot of good here for Aimstrong and the Tiger tank. Oh dear, target weak point here. Pretty bad there for Aimstrong. Trying to get the Tiger tanks to safety there. Go roaring it. Gonna pop anti-tank grenades. Damage in there, go T-Flex moving in there. Main gun out. This is dangerous for Aimstrong. Dangerous territory. Katyusha throwing in the Pack 40 back, get wiped out. I think this may just be GG there. Go Tiger tank kaput. Pack 40 crew is pretty much extinct as well. For that, I think Aimstrong is fairly much out of this match. He's got no other armor to call in at any sort of decent time. His forces are pretty much depleted, and there go GG, game over here for Aimstrong in victory favor of Begbie. An absolutely spectacular bloody fight here though. Aimstrong really fought hard there, but in the end just, you know, had some bit of bad luck, and I think also the occasional awkward decision making, and he's probably rushed, but even then he fought really well then. Some of his butts just basically down to bad luck. I think the main issue was just the Pack 48. He probably should just given up and gone for the MG42 instead, at least secured that one. I think they're giving Aimstrong a much better position to fight for against Begbie, and I think had he done that, I think again he probably would have much better chance of winning that, and he probably shouldn't have gone for the Tiger tank. But again, that's me. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell a family, but don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope you showed tomorrow again for our last episode. Bye.